You're out late?
Library. Sociology?
Yeah, test tomorrow.
Wonder where he is.
Who knows? He's never here anymore.
And when he is, he's in a bad mood.
Maybe he's having a hard time adjusting. I mean, it is tough for some people.
I guess, but it seems a bit extreme lately, don't you think?
We should cut him a break.
Yeah. Maybe he's never been away from home and is going nuts with a bit of freedom.
Aren't we all?
Then again, look at his side of the room. It's hard to give him a break when it looks like he's preparing for the end of the world.
Maybe that's how people decorate where he's from.
Whatever.
Hey, Greg. Greg, where you been, man?
Nowhere you need to know about.
Good morning, class. I have your papers. It's not that bad. Most of you did well. Okay, so you are on top, Brenda. Just pass it down. It was a bit violent and off topic. You might want to read the material more closely next time.
You haven't seen violence yet.
Okay, so, do you have any questions? Of course. Let me see if you okay, so what I want you to do is think about coming up with something within the first few paragraphs, okay? On big reshape and everything. Okay, could you think? Do you have any questions? For those of you who didn't do as well as you would have liked, you may rewrite your draft and turn it in next class to improve your grade. Okay, yes, I know, relief. Are there any questions? Okay. Where are you going, Greg?
I'll see you next Tuesday.
Guess he didn't like his grade.
Maybe he just wanted to get right to work on his rewrite.
All right, let's get started.
Active threat situations can be prevented.
There are red flags that can alert us to danger. Did you catch the ones in the previous scenarios? No? Then let's take another look.
Wonder where he is.
Who knows? He's never here anymore.
Antisocial tendencies and changes in behavior are 2 red flags to look for.
Stockpiling weapons, sudden purchase of weapons, demonstrated obsession with weapons, and diagramming the school are also on the list.
Where you been, man?
Nowhere you need to know about.
Explosive anger combined with severe depression may be a warning sign.
Isolation and changes in physical appearance are indicators of a problem.
I have your papers. It's not that bad. Most of you did well.
Not caring or apathy can be a reason to be concerned.
Disdain for authority is too.
It was a bit violent and off-topic.
Including violent imagery or content in assignments or conversations is concerning behavior, as is extreme anger at any jokes told about the person.
Or making threats of any kind.
You haven't seen violence yet.
Making a list of potential victims is common among those who perpetrate active threats.
Where are you going, Greg?
I'll see you next Tuesday.
Perpetrators often show rage at perceived injustice. They can be belligerent and often abrasive. There are other red flag behaviors that were not included in the scenes that often precede active threat situations. These include
Practicing with weapons or firearms, and leaking plans to others, whether through a posted video or manifesto.
making active threats or threatening comments, such as, "You're all going to die."
Often subjects use grandiose or egocentric language, comments that inflate the ego to hide a low self-esteem. These could be statements like, "I'm going to save our school from stupid people," or, "Everyone will know who I am soon enough."
Suicidal thoughts are not always a sign of risk for violence, but they are common in people who perpetrate violence. Keep an ear out for statements about hating life or the world. Saying, "We're all doomed," is a plea for help.
It's not easy realizing violence could happen here at Mason. It's scary, and we are taking every precaution to prevent that. But we need your help. You can make a difference. You can take action.
Here are some actions you can take to reduce the chances of an active threat at our school. Reach out to the student. Offer friendship and understanding.
Report troubling behaviors to the Office of Student Support and Advocacy or the police.
But most of all, trust your intuition. If it seems troubling, it likely is. Get help.
Don't assume it won't happen here. Unfortunately, it can. It can happen anywhere.
Don't assume someone who actually plans to carry out a threat will keep quiet about it.
Statistically, in these types of situations, individuals who plan violent attacks often want to brag about plans or warn people before something happens. They are also known to admire school shooters or make pilgrimages to sites of previous violence.
Don't assume someone else will report it, and don't make excuses for troubling behavior.
Maybe he's having a hard time adjusting. I mean, it is tough for some people.
Guess he didn't like his grade.
Maybe he just wanted to get right to work on his rewrite.
If you see something, say something. If you're afraid or concerned, speak up.
Mason has procedures and resources in place to provide help to students, faculty, and staff.
Speaking up could prevent a tragedy.
We are here to help keep our students and employees safe and healthy. We take your anonymity seriously and want to hear your concerns.
We need to hear from you. Unfortunately, sometimes prevention isn't enough.
An active threat is when someone is attempting to take the maximum number of lives in a short period of time. It is real, it does happen, and you need to be prepared.
Prevention is the best course of action, but when that fails, you need to know what to do and what to expect in an active threat situation.
Having a survival mindset is key. Maintain awareness, meaning know where you are at all times. Have an escape route planned.
Your best chance of survival is to abandon common safety myths, like it can happen here or happen to you, because it can, or that you can't plan for random attacks, because you can. Accept these possibilities and be prepared.
Most active threat situations are over in 7 minutes. This means you'll have to rely on your knowledge to respond appropriately to the situation until police arrive. Your ability to recognize danger and react decisively will increase your chances of survival.
Be mentally prepared.
Know where the closest exits are.
Speed matters in situations like these. Assess your situation, decide the best course of action with the least risk to you and others, then commit to it.
Your best options are to run. Get out of the area as quickly as possible, as long as you can do so safely. Do not take anything with you. Do not pull fire alarms as you go. Call 911 once you're out of danger and away from the scene. Do not assume someone else called it in.
Hide. If running is not an option, find somewhere safe and hide. Lock and barricade the doors, silence all cell phones. Be quiet and stay low. Spread out around the room, but leave 2 people at the door to defend your safe place if necessary.
Fight. Fighting is the last resort and should only happen if there's no other choice. If you have to fight, be prepared to do what is necessary to survive. Don't hesitate. Use whatever you can find as a weapon, a fire extinguisher, a book bag, or heavy objects.
These guidelines apply no matter where you are, inside, outside, on campus, or in public.
When the police arrive, their main focus will be finding and stopping the threat, not helping victims. A second team will arrive for that purpose.
When the police arrive, do not call out or yell to them. Do not make sudden movements or grab at them, as these actions can be mistaken for aggressive or violent actions.
Show your hands. Stay where you are and follow directions. The police are concerned for your safety, but we cannot stop to help if our campus community is still in danger. Ending the threat is our first priority.
Once the threat is eliminated, you will be moved to another location where the injured will be treated. You will be reunited with friends and family, but it will take time. Be prepared to remain where you are while the investigation begins. This could take hours. And be ready to provide testimony as to what you saw, heard, and did. This will help the investigation that will follow.
The area around the incident will be secured and closed for days or weeks following the incident. The university will let you know the plan for recovering personal items you left at the scene.
First responders and media will flood the area. Be braced for that.
The university has a plan for the worst-case scenario. You should too.
We are a community, and we're all responsible for keeping our campus safe.
Be an active part of prevention.
Report issues and trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is.
If you see something worrying, reach out.
Don't make excuses for suspicious behavior or activities.
Report potential threats to school administrators or police so they can get the person help.
Don't assume someone else will do it. It's your responsibility to step up.
Mason trains for these types of situations in the best ways possible. Let us help.
It's up to all of us to keep Mason safe.
To find out more about the university's Emergency Preparedness program, visit ready.gmu.edu. This website provides information on how to manage your Mason Alert account and provides guidance on how to prepare for and respond to a variety of emergencies that may occur at Mason or in our community.